three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Sean Manaea will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 2-0. 3-0 now. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. In his career, Kinsler has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland.
Moreland.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is under it. 2 gone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Working for the punch out and the offering. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no error. Into the box now, Zue Lin. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be next. That one's in there, 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Popped him up. Chapman on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Sandy Leon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Lowry relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2-0 now. Olson on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Little dribbler down the line. Lynn ranges to his left, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Chapman goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And here now is Dustin Garneau as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Sale gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. There's a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. One and two to the Boston shortstop. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Franklin Barreto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Barreto.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Liner towards second. But there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 2 for 3. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Two and 0. Two balls and a strike. Two and 2. Three and 2, the count for Rafael Devers. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. The tag gets one. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now to the plate, Zue Lin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the first out.
The batter, first baseman,
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
the designated hitter, Marcus
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Sail into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out home ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
First offering on its way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. From the stretch. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swinging a soft liner. Lowry on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Now a snap throw to first. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Count even now at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem.
Designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider that just grabs the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Matt Chapman becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. Sale sets. Here it is on 0-2. Missed with a slider. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. J.D. Martinez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Here comes Davis, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ryan Dull comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Now both runners are breaking, and it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center, and the runner is in from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. In now, Zue Lin. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Benintendi at third with 2 away. Line drive to left, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Outside of